Good afternoon. Hi, it's Dr. Linda Jordan with LRJ Coaching and Business Solutions. Happy Thursday. So, hopefully, most of you had a chance to watch my video from last week, and I really talked about what are you willing to sacrifice to be successful. And so, this week, I want to add a little bit more to that because I'm on a journey with you. We're on this journey together because end of the year is approaching. And one of the things you need to do right now is to prepare for closure of 2021 and then prepare for the launch of 2022. So today I really want to talk to you just a few moments on what is your GPA for success? What is your GPA for success? And when I say GPA, I'm not talking about what is your GPA like you have in college, those types of numbers. But this is a numbers game also. So, what is your GPA for success? So, we'll start with the G. So, the G is, do you have a goal? Create one goal. Maybe you have three or four. But if you had a goal for this year, where are you with that goal? And have you been successful with that goal? So the GPA component is around making sure that you have goals in place or a goal. Make sure that you have a plan and then make sure you put that plan into action. And that's what equals success. So starting with the G, what is the goal that you have? Maybe your goal is by the end of the year was to get a promotion, or maybe it was to get a job because maybe something happened this year. And your goal was to just have that job by the end of the year. Maybe your goal was to start your own business. Maybe your goal was to go from corporate to being an entrepreneur. Maybe that goal was to lose 15 pounds by 12/31 of this year. Whatever it is, we all had a goal, maybe one, two, maybe three, but you had a goal. Now, whether you've been successful with that goal or not, I'm not sure, but we're going to see by the end of this conversation if you had that GPA in place so that you could be successful. So we know you need to have a goal in place. Then once your goal has been defined, then what is that plan of action? I'm sorry, what is the plan that you have in place? You jumping ahead of myself, but did you create a plan for that goal so that you can have an action? So what was the plan that you created to be successful? Now, I didn't say you need to do anything all elaborate, but take notes around. So, let's say, for an example, your goal was to lose 20 pounds in 2021. Well, we know that's your goal. So, what's the plan? What are some of those tactical things that you're going to do to make sure that you are successful? Is it working out every single day? Was it watching the foods that you eat, counting calories? What was it? For me, I've had several goals, but one of them was to watch what I was eating. And I wasn't counting calories, but my goal was to, my goal really wasn't to watch how many pounds I lost, but it was to eat healthier and to do a little bit more working out. So I had a plan in place. Now, sometimes our plans don't always work out, but the purpose is having a plan, holding yourself accountable, and partnering with someone else so they can also hold you accountable. So, yes, I work out with my brother in law. Sometimes I miss my sessions, but it's on my calendar. So, I have a plan of action put in place for that. So, having a plan so that you can be successful with your goal. Now, once you have a plan in place and you're holding yourself accountable, you're checking your dates, you have timelines, you're partnering with someone to also hold you accountable so that you are reaching those goals and objectives, then that's where you get closer to the success. And then finally, the third component of the GPA is A for action. What are you doing to make this plan come to life? What are you doing to make this plan come to life so that you can be successful by your particular timeline? So, what's your GPA for success? So, putting it into action, yes, I actually was working out, had it on my calendar for Tuesdays, Thursdays, well, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And the days that I could not work out, my coach would send me a video for exercise. One of the things I also had on my goal was to do more public speaking. And so for me, when I didn't have or don't have an opportunity to speak, I create my own, which is what I do on Thursdays with all of you. So putting that into action, because a goal with no plan and no action is just a goal. It's not achievable. You can write things down, you can share it with people, you can talk about it. But until you really do something about that action or that goal, nothing is going to happen with it. It'll just be a piece of paper that you put in a notebook, or you placed it on the refrigerator, or you have it in your cell phone and you get that ding every time that you see that. But your GPA for success will not come to fruition until you put those plans into action. So if you don't remember anything I've said today, remember GPA, but not from a GPA from a educational perspective. But yeah, you could say so. This is educational, but we're not being scored. But it impacts your bottom line. It impacts your pocketbook. It impacts your wallet, your bank account. If you are not successful in whatever it is that you plan to do, even if you have a 9 to 5, trust me, I know you have a GPA for success, because your leader has asked you for a goals and objective plan, a personal development plan. They've asked you for something. And so all you need to do is take that 1 or 2 goals, have a plan in place for it, and then put some tactical things beside it so you can put it into action so that you can be successful. Your GPA to success. It's great to have, yes, at the end of the day, but only you can make that happen. Words cannot jump off a paper and voila, there's money in the bank. It just doesn't happen. Stop making excuses for why you can't get it done. You can create a goal today and achieve it by 12/31 if it's a goal that is achievable. But you can also achieve that goal if you make a plan today. And maybe you say by Q1 of 2022, you will achieve it. What I tell people a lot of times is, if you keep doing the same thing you've always done, and you know the end of that, you'll get the same thing you've always gotten. So only you can make this change happen. Only you can be successful if you put your plan into action. I can't do it for you. People listening can't do it for you. Your spouse can't do it for you. Only you can make your dreams come true. Only you can be successful if you want to get to that next job. Only you can do the things if you want to lose 20 pounds or 5 pounds by Christmas holiday. Only you can do that. I can't do it for you. But what I can do for you is help you understand the importance of writing it down, the importance of holding yourself accountable. And if you're not good at that, get someone to hold you accountable, because that works too. And then having a timeline to getting those things achieved. Because when you don't put a date by a task or a goal, what do you think happens with that? You just keep adding more dates and you're like, oh, well, I'll do it next year, because you feel defeated. But add another 3 weeks to it if that's what it takes. Carry it to the next year if that's what it takes. But don't just give up and say, oh my gosh, well, I didn't lose my 5 pounds last month. I guess I'm not. I'll just keep eating that box of cookies. No, don't do that. Or you may say, I interviewed for this job and I just didn't get it. So I'm just not going to apply because I'll just wait until next year. Don't do that. There is a job waiting for you if that's what you're trying to do. There is a promotion waiting for you if that's what you want. You need that new car? Well, if you get that new promotion, then maybe you can get that new car, but you got to have that goal in place. You got to have those action dates. You've got to hold yourself accountable. See it through till the end. So as I leave you today, just remember, you need a GPA for success. You need a GPA for life, not a GPS, a GPA. You need a goal. You need a plan. And then you need to just put it into action. And if you do that every single day for all things in life, then you will be successful in whatever it is that you plan to do. You will be successful. It's just that simple. Don't overcomplicate success. And now everybody looks at success very differently. What may be successful for me may not be successful for you, but whatever success looks like for you, you can achieve it. So if you believe it and you can dream it and think it, then it will become successful for you. It's in your control. Take the time to create your own GPA for success because you deserve it. We all deserve it. But take one step at a time. Take baby steps. Don't try to create 15 goals and try to get them all done in, 6 months. It's just not going to happen. But start with one or two and be persistent, be diligent, and be consistent in making sure that you take the actions necessary so that your GPS can equal success at the end of the day. So if you want to learn more about how to create that GPS and how to stay on that road to success for the coming year, join me on January the 6th, I believe, for a create your vision board. So we'll talk more about that as time moves on because I want everyone to be successful in their goals and objectives for 2022. In addition, feel free to connect with me on lindajordan.com. I'll put my information in the chat so that you can schedule a free 30-minute consultation with me or free 30-minute discussion call. Let's talk about, if you're having some challenges reaching your goals and objectives, or if you're having some challenges of figuring out what is my goal? How do I create a plan? What do I do once I've created the plan? What's the next step to put it into action? If you need help with that, just connect with me. Let's get it done so that we can all celebrate your success. We can all celebrate our achievements as we go into the year of 2022. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend and be blessed. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving and safe Thanksgiving holiday. I will not be here next Thursday, but I will be on the following, will be 1st of December. Oh my goodness, time is going by so fast. So happy holidays, and I will see you soon. Take care.